Dear televiewers, thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure having you. We are about to receive a 22-year-old student. She's passionate about computer study, and she believes that technology can actually be used to solve our local problems. So, stay tuned.
For my business, I choose only the best internet offer or nothing. For an ultra-fast internet, more flexibility in my budget, and access to the internet as I want, what's better than the MTN Probox modem? Until September 24th, 2018, in addition to the MTN Probox internet modem, get 10 GB free for 15 days, all at 29,900 francs instead of 90,000 francs.
Miss AKO Joelle AKBOR NDANG, welcome.
Thank you.
You look so beautiful and so young.
Thank you.
Can you please introduce yourself to the televiewers?
I'm AKO Joelle AKBOR NDANG from the Southwest region.
Okay.
My division of origin is Manu division.
Okay.
My subdivision, Upper Bayang subdivision. Then my village is Ashum.
Wow.
But home, I actually grew up in Kumba.
Okay.
In the Southwest region.
Are you with your parents?
Yes,
okay.
With my mom and my siblings. My dad is late.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. What about your academic background?
I started from nursery school in Kumba, in Omega Nursery and Primary School.
Okay.
Then going to the primary school, I went to Martin Luther King Memorial Nursery and Primary School. Then afterwards, I did 5 years there.
Okay.
Then in my final year, I switched. I went to Team Foundation, Bilingual Nursery and Primary School.
Okay.
Then afterwards, after my common entrance and first school living certificate, I entered secondary school. So I did my secondary school studies in Kaskumba.
Okay.
It's a big school, a public school.
Okay.
That's Cameroon College of Arts and Science, Kumba. And I also did my high school there. So I did 7 years in Kaskumba.
All right.
So I had my ordinary levels there in 11 papers. And then advanced level 5 papers in the sciences.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, tell us, what really motivates you to study computer engineering?
I would say my first motivation was my father, my late dad.
All right.
Because he knew little or nothing about computers. But what he told me was, Joelle, the way I see it, the world is moving towards technology.
He felt it.
Yes, and he said it's important that you study computers. So I started at a very tender age. I was 10 then. He enrolled me in computer programs.
Okay.
I started with learning how to type and the basics, Microsoft Word and Excel and all of that. And every year he would do that. So I did that for all the time that I was in secondary school. Every holiday I would do computer classes. Okay. So when I reached Form 5, I said, no, I must do computer science, I must write it. That's how it started. It started with my father. Okay,
let me move now to another question.
Okay.
What is digital? And what does it mean to you?
When I hear digital.
Digital, yes.
I start thinking of zeros and ones.
Okay.
Digital is, to us who do IT. Okay, first of all, let me point this out. Before, the world was analog.
Definitely.
Now, digital, like I said, is the new age.
It's a new world?
Yes, it's a new world that we move from analog to digital, as in now with digital you now have devices, right? Like you see electronic devices that we have, the telephone, cameras and all of that are made using digital technology.
What does it mean to you?
Like I said, when I hear digital, I think of zeros and ones.
Okay.
That's the way the computer functions on digital technology.
Okay.
It's either yes or no. It's that true or false. 0, that's no. 1 is a yes.
Okay. Is there any challenge you may face in that domain?
First of all, as a woman,
okay,
nobody's expecting you to go into that field.
Okay.
Because from the onset, they know that it's something for men. It's for the men. The woman, you should do literature, or so they think it's too strong. First of all, for you to handle. So when they see that,
so you meet more men in that domain.
Yes, there are more men in the field. There are more men in our school.
Okay. Wow.
There are fewer ladies. There are fewer ladies in the field. Okay. That's the first challenge. The second challenge it has to do with being a woman, because the field is demanding. It's demanding, and let me see. Let me think into the future.
Okay. For
the men, it will be pretty easy for them, but with the women, you have a field, first of all, that is challenging, is demanding, it needs your time, and let me say you're married tomorrow. Definitely. And you have to work, and then you come back, and you still have to do the things that the normal African woman has to do. So
you need to take care of your
house. You have to take care of the house and all of that.
Okay. So, MTN Cameroun a organisé une compétition de développeurs en mode hackathon du 16 au 17 juin 2018. Un concours qui a opposé 7 universités et grandes écoles. So, the College of Technology, University of Buea, won the first prize, right? And you were the team leader of the crew. So how many were you in the group?
We were 5.
5. Can we have the name of the other, people of your crew?
We had confiante, Mbonwe.
Okay.
You want to talk about them?
Well, like quickly.
Yeah, okay. Confiante, he was our pitcher. He's the one who actually gave us our win, because he was the one who did the presentation. He did the final talk. And he's the best student that we have in the college.
Wow.
Secondly, we had Ndamje Leslie.
Okay.
Ndamje, he's also one of the top students that we have in the college.
Okay.
We also had Shafak Amanda. Amanda, she's a lady. Okay. She's the best female student we have in the college.
Wow.
And she's the one who worked on the presentation. She prepared the presentation.
Okay.
Together with Efwetlefak Nkongnik Flora.
All right.
She's from the Department of Computer Engineering, but her specialty is networks and maintenance. She's the best student we have in that field. While the other students that I've listed, what we do is software engineering.
Okay. So the other lady network.
Yes.
All right. Can you tell us about the project?
Okay.
What was it about?
The project was about building a platform to enable parents and students to pay their fees, their tuition fees and their examination fees using mobile money, MTN mobile money. And the platform had 2 sections. Either you pay examination fees, as in GC fees or baccalaureate fees, and then the one to pay normal tuition fees for the school that you are enrolled in. Okay. That was basically the project.
Wow. So how does it work actually?
It was a simple platform. We made it as simple as possible. When you just look at the platform, we had just 2 buttons. Pay examination fees, or pay tuition fees. Okay. So when you click on either, let me use pay tuition fees, it will take you to where you select the school, because we have several schools in Cameroon. You select the secondary school, the class of your child, you select the child's name, and then...
So you just go through it?
Yes, you just go through it, you do the payment.
Wow.
It was a simple platform.
What is the really added value of that solution to Cameroonians?
To Cameroonians. It has
what's the advantage?
The advantage to Cameroonians is that it will reduce the risk of moving with physical cash. Okay. As in, parents who have children schooling very far, they will not have to travel with that money. They can stay at the comfort of their homes and do the payment. Okay. And it also helped them because there are some students who don't actually pay their fees when they are given the money. But now the parents can put a check on that.
Wow. Okay. So what about MTN? Any added value?
To MTN, yeah, there's an added value. Given that they signed a memorandum of understanding with the Ministry of Secondary Education, and it was about that project.
Okay.
So students of the College of Technology coming now and doing something in that light is already making things easier for MTN, as in they already have people who can work on the project, and we help them, as in we gave them ideas of how they could work on the platform to realize it for the Ministry of Secondary Education.
Okay.
And it's going to also add the number of users for mobile money, the number of users who will be using mobile money. That's more money to MTN.
Okay. Is it easy to use?
Yes, it's very simple. As I explained, just click, 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 make payment.
Okay. What does it take for the implementation actually?
For the implementation of the project, we'll need a couple of things, as in we'll need close collaboration with MTN and with the Ministry of Secondary Education. Okay. From the Ministry of Secondary Education, we'll need like a list of their schools, because
a database.
A database, because on our portal there's a place where you have to enter authorization number for each school. Okay. So that we'll be sure that if you register on the platform, we're sure that the entry that you've made is correct. And then with MTN, what we'll need from them, given that they are the ones who signed the memoranda, we'll also need close collaboration with them to realize the project. We'll need a platform where we can work. We'll need their guardians too, because they are the ones who have the mobile money API. Okay. So we'll need their guidance.
Okay. Let us move now to the coaching. How can technology be used to solve our local problem? Let's focus on Cameroon. Okay. How do you think technology can be useful
to solve our local problems? Many ways. Let me use the project that we worked on. Okay. In college, we don't just pick a project. We look for a local problem to solve. And we saw that, okay, using the project, transparency, accountability in Cameroon is a problem. Okay. The figures that the schools, the government schools actually give the ministry is not the real figure, as in what you have on ground. Okay. A school could give their enrollment, and that will not be the truth of what is on ground. So with the system that we built for payment of fees, the ministry is going to get the truth about the number of students in every public school, because the parents will pay indirectly. There will be no way for the principals to say, okay, we are 1,000, whereas we are 3,000.
Okay, so you avoid people to steal money, something like that?
Yes, because if they say like 1,000 students, whereas at 3,000, it means they'll be getting the fees for 2,000 students. Okay. So it helps with the traceability, accountability, statistics too. Now the ministry will know how many children, how many students are actually in secondary school and all of that. So it solves that problem. Wow.
Let me mention now names of some people you definitely know. Okay. So we are just expecting from you a slight comment. Okay. The first person is Nanje Churchill.
Mr. Mambe Churchill, Nanje. I've actually worked with him. Okay. I remember when I went to him, I was surprised that he actually gave me an opportunity to work with him. At Njoku. With Njoku, they help people find jobs. And Nanje, he's a role model. He's someone who can inspire you and encourage you sometimes in the office, when he will tell me, you know how to do this, I believe that you can do this. So it's somebody who gives you so much confidence. He makes you feel good about yourself and makes you work. He's that kind of person.
All right. Okay, the next one.
Okay.
Mrs. AKO Sophie.
Mrs. AKO Sophie, that's my mother. She's an amazing woman, I'll put it like that, because she has supported me all the way, right from nursery, school, till now. Because I remember when I said I wanted to do IT, I wanted to do computer engineering. She was like, no, I want you to be a medical doctor. And I said, no, this is something that I've been doing all my life. And she looked at it and she saw reason. And she said, okay, I'm supporting you. And you say you want to go to the College of Technology. Okay, okay. So she's always supportive with everything. That when I said, okay, MTN, I want to go for a hackathon, she said, my daughter, I'm with you. All the while, they're praying for us and encouraging us, don't give up, because it's not easy. So
okay.
She's
a support for you.
Yes, she's a support.
Okay. The last person is Mr. Ayuk Richard.
Okay. Mr. Ayuk Richard, I'm sure that MTN Cameroon is going to know him. Okay. After my father died, I used to call him, I call him Daddy. He's my father. I think he's just a family friend, but he's our father. He was working with the accounting department in MTN Cameroon when he was in Cameroon. Okay. Then afterwards, he told me they moved him up to head of finance or something like that. Okay. So by the time he was leaving Cameroon, MTN Guinea Conakry bought him. So he was a CEO there of MTN Guinea Conakry. Okay. So he's someone that inspired me a lot. When he was doing accounting, I was like, I must do accounting. When I was that's when I was in secondary school. Okay. I was seeing he was excelling in it, and it was he means a lot to me and to our family. Like, he encourages me. When I went into IT, he kept encouraging me. He said, you should do well, your GPA should be good, and I'm sure that when you come out, you're going to top and all of that.
Very important.
He motivates me.
Okay, how do you organize your day? How your schedule looks like?
In the college, it's hell.
In the morning, what next?
It's hard. In the college, in College of Technology, our program is tight. As in, when I get up in the morning, most of the time we have 7 o'clock classes. In my first year, it was from 7 to 7. Wow. That's how we're having classes, Mondays to Saturdays. In the second year, the program was a little loose. So when I'm not in school, I'm in church. Okay. That's I have on Fridays and Saturdays in the evening, I have church. Then most of the time I'm in school. Out of school, I have to, when you're working in IT, you have to build up skills. So out of school, I have to study. As in learn other new technologies, because technology is evolving. And if you don't follow the trend, you're lost. Yes.
Okay. What, in your opinion, the government actually can do? Maybe to put in place to help young people. What do you think the government can do to help in that aspect?
I think there's a lot the government can do, because I see a lot of potential in Cameroonians. And most Cameroonians, when they think of doing something, they'll be like, it's a waste. What will the government even do to help me? Most Cameroonians, they have in their head that it's only to leave the country. Whereas I don't think it's like that. I think that the government, first of all, should move to the schools, right? Because the brains of Cameroon, usually say the young, we should bring up the youth.
Definitely, the younger ones.
Yes, so I think the government, first of all, like MTN had organized the hackathon, they should organize some things for the youth. And when a youth comes out with a project or something, let me go now to the Ministry of Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises. There's a lot that they can fund those projects. I think they started something last year when we went for Students Forum in Yaoundé. The Ministry of Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises were there, and they said they were going to fund those projects. I think that when they say they will fund it, they should do some kind of follow-up, Because sometimes the students wait and wait and nobody comes. Maybe it ends just there. They should come, because youths usually they feel like when they will graduate, what are they going to do? Okay, now let me go
what to do next after the graduation.
Let me go to the National Employment Fund. I think they should come down to, let me say, the university, for example, get the contacts of those students. Because it was this year that our director was informing us that we should register with the National Employment Fund. So many Cameroonians don't know about it. I think the government has a lot that they are planning for the youth, but the youth are not even aware of it. Okay. So they should come down to us. They used to say if Mohammed cannot go to the mount will come down. They should come down to us and meet us.
Okay. All right. Okay. How do your parents actually feel about your choices? I know you give some slight answer at the beginning, but how, in terms of supporting, in terms of helping you achieving your dreams? I don't know.
I cannot say it's not been smooth. As in, it's not all the time that I say I want to do this that they just agree with me. I have to try and convince them and make them see reason.
Okay.
So, with my mom, had earlier said that when I wanted to do computer engineering, she was like, no, you have to do medicine. Why? Because she knows that when you come out of school, you must definitely work in a hospital. Or some others said, no, I should write a concours and teach, you see. But I tried to convince her that, no, I am IT. When you look at me, you see computer engineering. So what are you talking about? It's a matter of, I told her that this is my purpose. It's for this reason that I was born. So you're
passionate about it.
Yes, I'm passionate about it. So when I explained to her like that, and she actually sees that, okay, I'm excelling in the field, then she'll say, okay, you can go. I support you.
Okay. What about your dream? Do you have any dream, like if everything is possible now, in terms of, making it true?
I have dreams. First of all, as a lady.
Can you share your dreams?
Okay. First of all, as a lady, I'm in this field where I don't see so many ladies, and I'm wondering why. So one of my dreams is to start a foundation.
Wow. Technology
foundation for ladies.
Wow.
I'll go right down there to the nursery schools, the primary schools, because that's where it all starts. So I start grooming them. Like, you can do this. So that by the time, imagine if someone starts coding from primary school, starts writing programs, then imagine by the time a person reaches the university, Cameroon is going to explode. Like, Cameroon will be like the hub for technology. So I have that dream for women especially.
You want to involve women?
Yes, I want to involve many more women in technology. I'm passionate about singing. Even though I'm in tech, they say, oh, work without play. But it's not, but when at my leisure, I love singing a lot. So I would love to excel in that field. As in tomorrow, you should see me singing somewhere or as a musician somewhere. And finally, the third thing that I'm really passionate about and that I dream about is sewing. Sewing,
okay. Tailoring.
Yes, tailoring is like engineering to me. Engineering, you're creating new things. So tailoring, I'll be making new things, new
innovations and
yes. It's like innovation to me. So I dream of having, let me call it, an African line of fashion designs.
Wow.
That's another dream for me. And then I'll use involve technology in it, as in I'll not market the way others are marketing. Perhaps I'll build a site for that.
You add technology
yes.
on, okay.
I'll involve technology in it. So you can see that, okay, this is a difference. This person actually studied IT. Okay, I'll use technology.
Pour mon business, je ne choisis que la meilleure offre Internet ou rien. Pour une connexion ultra rapide, plus de flexibilité dans mon budget et l'accès à Internet comme je le veux, quoi de mieux que le modem Probox de MTN? Jusqu'au 24 septembre 2018, en plus du modem Internet MTN Pro Box, bénéficiez de 10 gigaoctets pendant 15 jours. Le tout à 29 900 francs au lieu de 90 000 francs. Disponible dans toutes nos agences dans la limite des stocks.
We are already at the end of this show.
Okay.
And from the beginning, I'm just admiring your courage, your determinations, and I really respect your dream. You are just amazing.
Thank
22
you.
years old with the way you express yourself. I believe it's your first time coming here. So I really want to thank you for that. Do you have any last word to those who are watching you to do? Maybe your friends or...
I have one last word to my friends, my younger ones, the College of Technology, to Cameroonians, that you need to believe in what you actually want to do. There's something they call purpose, and you have to follow your passion, because that's where you actually excel. That's what people will know you for, if you actually follow your dreams. To Cameroonians, I want them to know that there's a school called the College of Technology.
Wonderful school.
Yeah,
huh?
It's a wonderful school, because at first we were looking for different engineering schools, and we left. To Anglophones, what we had in the University of Boya, we never thought it was something big, but God placed a man there, our director,
Wow.
Dr. Sone. I hail him. Yeah. God gave us Dr. Sone, and there's a lot that the College of Technology is doing. I want to tell those who are interested in engineering that the College of Technology is a place to be. And if you come there, you actually realize your dreams.
Wow.
It's like a family. You have networks. As in, when you leave, there's no way that you'll be jobless. For those who feel that there are no jobs in Cameroon, there are jobs in Cameroon. It just depends on you. Get yourself in the field that you are passionate about, and you're going to make a change in Cameroon.
Okay.
Okay. And to my younger ones out there, I want to say you should follow my footsteps.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming. You are just wonderful.
Thank you.
Keep the spirit and, continue to dream big.
Thank you.
Chers téléspectateurs, ça a été un plaisir de vous avoir encore une fois. On se retrouve très prochainement pour une autre édition Believe in Africa. Ciao, ciao.